What is up, Poke Peeps and Duelists? We are back for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling. So I wasn't actually going to do an episode today, but I changed my mind because I saw something really cool. New set. We're about to get into it. We're going to do a set review just like last time, but first, Duelist ID on the screen. Add me. I am awesome. So, new set was literally just added with minutes ago. Like, I was out with my buddy, I'm like, I'm going to buy some cards. And then I'm like, oh my gentle Jesus, there's a new set. So, that's awesome. Plus, the KC Cup is going on. Valkyrie's Rage is the name of the new set. So, we're going to do a set review like we did last time and buy a couple packs because Konami was nice enough to just be like, here's some gems, raining gems. Anyway, KC Cup is underway. I'm going to probably do a lot of it off screen, but just to let you guys know, I have dipped my toes a little bit in it. So that's pretty exciting. Looking forward to building some new decks, trying to rank up, getting some of that awesome prizing. But why you guys are here is we're doing a set review. A set review first. Oh, here's some more. There's some more gemage for us. Let's go around and grab all the gems. Let's go around and grab all the gems real quick. Oh, they put gems everywhere just because they dropped this. Nope, not everywhere. And 2 out of 4 is good enough for me. Okay. Let's jump right in here. We're going to do a set review. We're going to go over all the cards that I think are really, really good. Things that I think have potential, and things that are good, like, previously, now that we have the support. We're going to start straight with the Ultra Rares. If you will load. There we go. Biggest one in the box, Sky, Scourge, and Rise. This card, like, soon somebody mentioned they were bringing Chaos to the game, I'm just like, no. But this is a really good form of Chaos. I think this is going to make a huge impact. It's going to be very interesting to see what Light Fairies. Dark Fiends are pretty easy. But this card cannot be normal summoned or set. It can only be special summoned, or cannot be special summoned except for by removing 3 Light Fairy monsters and 1 Dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can remove a face-up, or remove from play 1 face-up monster on the field. If you do activate this effect, it cannot attack during this turn. This card was absolutely great in the real card game. Seeing that it takes 4 cards in this game where there's only 20 cards in a deck might be a little discouraging. I think people are going to try to use it, and I think it's going to be good anyway. I want to see what other Light Fairy support we get. We got BES Big Core. When this card, it's a 6-star monster machine. If this card is normal summon, place 3 counters on it. Cannot be destroyed by battle. At the end phase, if this card battles a monster, remove 1 counter from this monster if you cannot destroy this card. So I think it's just because it's a big beefy monster that has like 3 lives to it. Plus this is like a throwback to one of Konami's old video games. Fiend Mega Cyber. I used to love this card so much as a kid. Just because this was an ultra rare when it first came out, and I absolutely loved it. It was one of my first ultra rares. I absolutely love this card so much. Mine was a little dented, but like that's the card you love. You know those cards you love when you're a kid. Anyway. If your opponent controls at least 2 or more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. That is absolutely insane. I don't know how much it's going to be used. It's going to be interesting to see. Plus, it's 2200 beat stick, 6-star. That's pretty good statted. I mean, that's Judge Man. People are using Judge Man. It's a warrior, so that's pretty neat. Dimensional Alchemist. This is definitely going to see play. This is going to be the reason Sky Surge is definitely going to see play is Dimensional Alchemist. Once per turn, you can activate this effect by removing the top card of your deck from play. Gives it 500 additional attack points. This brings it right up to 1800. If there was a field spell card for fairies, oh my gentle Jesus, this would be great because it'd make it like a 2000 attacker. And then when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add one of the select 1 remove from play monster and return to your hand. So that's pretty neat. The less you kind of like, the longer it lasts, the more options you get for it. Ashura Priest, we got a lot of spirit support in this set. Absolutely a fan of it. I can't wait to see. This card can attack all of your opponent's all monsters your opponent controls. So that's a 1700 attacker that can do that. That's absolutely insane. Dominus Dark Witch. 1800 Beatstick Fairy, absolutely 1800 right there, vanilla 4-star, 1800, strongest straight up monster we've gotten. Beautiful fairy awesomeness. I think because of the fairies, we might see a little bit more Yami Yugi play because I think Yami weakens fairies. I think I might be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. Soul Exchange. Target one monster your opponent controls. This turn, if you tribute a monster, you must tribute that monster as if you control it. You contribute this monster as if you controlled it. You cannot conduct a battle phase the turn you activate this card. It allows you to sacrifice your opponent's monsters for one of yours. Might be interesting with Fiend Mega Cyber Attack. Nobleman of Extermination. Select, destroy, and remove one face-down spell trap card. If that was a trap card, both players must remove all copies of it from their deck. This is going to be absolutely insane with all those mirror walls and stuff running around. And Windstorm Requadas, like, Windstorm Requada, yeah, they only have, like, one per deck, but it still gets rid of it right there. I guess I can activate Enchain because it is the way the trap card works. But, like, mirror wall. People are writing 2, 3 copies of that, so that's going to be absolutely insane. Escape from a Dark Dimension, or target one banished dark monster, special summon the target. So, that's going to be absolutely great with Sky Scourge, with Dimensional Alchemist. Beautiful. Divine Wrath. This is going to be crazy because with all the Relinquish decks running around, absolutely insane. Negate a monster's effect that is activated. Discard one card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that monster. So it not only negates the effect, it also destroys. Whitehorn Dragon. When this card is normal summon, target up to 5 spells in your opponent's graveyard. Banish those targets. If you do, this card gains 300 attack points for each banished card. That's absolutely insane. This thing can get real big real quickly. I think it's going to be great in Dragon decks if it sees play. Sousa Soldier, Thunder Spirit, might be used in a Kaiba, or might be used in a, Kaiba deck. It's 2000 attacker. Its battle damage is weakened, but it's 2000 attacker that just pops back to your hand. So that's interesting. We'll see if it sees play. Cyber Raider, nothing too great. Deals with equip cards. Fun. I haven't read this card yet. Okay, so interesting. This might be used with, if I'm reading it right, it might be used with the Dweller in a Cave. Or Dweller in a Cave. The dragon monster that gains for every continuous spell. If this face-up card is destroyed while in the monster zone, you can place it in your spell and trap card as a continuous spell card instead of setting it to the graveyard. While this is treated as a continuous spell card, during each player's standby phase, place one pumpkin counter on this card. All monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense points for each pumpkin counter. So, oh yeah, that'll be absolutely beautiful to use with the dragon dwelling in cave. Oops. We're around the next card, Wrecker Panda. Nothing too crazy. Creeping Darkness. Banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. Add 1 level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. That's gonna be... It's Search. Search is absolutely insane. I'd rather search more than draw any day of the week. Any day of the week. So that's gonna be absolutely awesome. More Spirit Support. When this card is... Burning Land. When this card is activated, if there is any field spell on the field, destroy them. During each player's standby phase, the turn player takes 500 points of damage. This is going to be absolutely insane. It's gonna absolutely try and destroy those Dino decks and those Mako decks. This is going to be insane. This is like a weird tech counter. Wild Tornado, interesting card. Another interesting card. Adhesion Trap Hole. When your opponent special summons a monster, have its original attack. That'll be interesting with all the new special summoning we've got. Zero the Mat, just a strong ritual. Angel 7. When this card is tribute summon, gains of one of the following effects. The effect monsters cannot be activated. Okay. Effects of effect monsters cannot be activated. That's interesting. I could see that being very useful. Interesting fairy counter to, like, Relinquished and all that kind of stuff. We got a nice Beast Warrior here. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This can only be special summoned by removing 2 Beast Warriors from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can discard a Beast Warrior type monster to activate one of the following effects. Double the attack points of this attack to the end of phase, or this card can attack directly. I feel like there's some kind of weird strat with that we're going to see. Great card. When this card battles a light monster, it gains 1,000 attack points during the damage step. Absolutely insane. We got Ghost Knight of the Jackal. You can special summon an opponent's monster that was destroyed and sent to the graveyard as a result of battle by this monster, face a defense mode. That's going to be insane. I see a lot of Ryoku combos with this. Lot of Ryoku combos. Tiva, when this was a promo back in the day. When this card is tribute summoned successfully, your opponent cannot declare an attack during his or her turn. That's insane. Okay. This card is strong in any game. Luminous Soldier, 5-star. When this battles a dark monster, increases its attack by 500 points during the damage step. Absolutely beautiful. Wingbeast Spirit. This card's attack and defense is equal to the number of banished dark monsters times 300. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, return all banished dark monsters to both graveyards. Okay. Agent of Wisdom Mercury. This will make Agent of Wisdom decks better, or Agent decks. During the standby phase, if you control this face-up card, no other cards in your hand. If you control this face-up card and had no cards in your hand at the end phase of your opponent's last end phase, draw a card. Interesting. I could see that being useful in this game. The regular Mass Sorcerer. We have Toon Mass Sorcerer, but we don't have Mega. This is the regular one. Magnetic Mosquito. Destroy all face-up machine-type monsters on the field. Dark Mimic level 3. This card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Draw 1 card. If this card was special summoned by the effect of Dark Mimic level 1, draw 2 cards instead. Okay, if you tribute summon a Fiend-type monster by tributing this card, special summon a Skull Knight number 2 from your deck, then your deck is shuffled. So, say you have this face down, or say you have this, you tribute it for a Fiend Mega Cyber. Right there, you get another one special summoned right to the field. Absolutely beautiful. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Caligo Clawcrow? Caligo Claw. That is alliteration. If you control a Dark-type monster, you can special summon this card. You can only special summon one of these per turn this way. Okay. Interesting. So, if you already control, say you summon a Dark Monster, it survived a turn, you can special summon this from your hand, which is absolutely beautiful. You can sack 2 for Dark Magician, any Dark Monster, or whatever. It doesn't have to be. This is interesting. This card gains 400 attack points for each face-up level 2 monster you control. So it automatically, if it counts itself, it automatically gets a boost to 1200. And then 2 more would be another 800, be 2000 attack, which is absolutely beautiful. Unhappy Girl, good card. Dream Spite. When this card attacks your opponent's monster, select one monster, select another monster card, designate melee damage. Okay. So your opponent draws 3 cards. Both players look at those cards. If there are any spell cards in them, discard those spells to the graveyard. Could be great in a mill deck. This could be another addition other than Warm. You could have Hero Scout or Shadow Scout, because it's basically milling them potentially a couple cards. If not, they're adding to their hand. Ritual Raven. If you ritual summon a dark ritual monster, this card can be used for the entire tribute. So that'll be good. Well, obviously for Relinquished. There's a couple other ones. Like this can be used for the entire tribute for Ganondorf or whatever his name is, and stuff like that. Dark Mimic level 1. Flip effect, draw 1 card, which is absolutely beautiful. And 1000 defense is even better than Skelegal. And it's a Dark Fiend, so you can have Skelegal and this. So there's like 6 monsters right there that can be potentially used for Sky Scourge. During the standby phase, you can send this face-up monster or card to your graveyard. Face-up, yeah, that's gonna happen. Special summon 1 Dark Mimic level 3 from your deck to your deck or hand. Veil of Darkness. This is a great card. During your draw phase, if you draw a dark monster, reveal any number of them. If you draw a dark monsters. Okay, so say this card would actually work with Heart of the Underdog, I believe. Anyway, you can send it to the graveyard and draw a new card, which is absolutely beautiful. It allows you to get those cards in the graveyard super quick. Contract with Albus allows you to ritual summon any dark monster. But you have to have the exact... we had this for lights already. Yeah, we have this card, but for lights already. This is huge. I can't wait until we get Big Bang Shot. I think we're going to get Big Bang Shot soon. But we got Fairy's Meteor Crush. Absolutely insane card. Piercing is going to be so huge. I love Piercing. I think it's going to be absolutely huge, especially with Windstorm and all, like, Winged Karibo, or not Winged Karibo, Sphere Karibo, and all that kind of stuff. You could probably make a whole Pierce deck if you wanted to. Taylor the Fickled. Switch an equip card to another correct target. Interesting. Dark Spirit of Greed, tribute 1 dark monster. Draw 2 cards. Your opponent can negate the activation by revealing 1 spell card from their hand. That's interesting. I don't know why you would use that. Dark Mirror Force. This is an interesting card. Absolutely. I'm glad we don't have real Mirror Force, because too good for this game. But Dark Mirror Force, when an opponent monster declares an attack, banish all defense position monsters your opponent controls. Physical double. During your opponent's turn, you target 1 face-up monster. You can summon 1 Mirage token, same level, same type, same attribute, attack, defense. Destroy this token at the end phase. Blast Pineapple. Pineapple Apple Pen. Skull Lair. Remove from play any number of monster cards in your graveyard to destroy a face-up monster on the field whose level is equal to the number of cards you remove from play. That's absolutely insane. I'm sad it's monster cards. Like, if it was any kind of card, that'd be absolutely broken. Garma Sword, Chakra, Moisture Creature. I love this card as a kid as well. If you tribute, you can tribute summon this monster by tributing 3 monsters to destroy all spell and trap cards on your opponent's side of the field. Absolutely destructive, beautiful. You get a really powerful monster, and you don't have to worry about any of their back row anymore. Great Long Nose, Lord British Space Fighter. That B looks really weird. This guy, once per turn, to toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, inflict 1,000 points to your opponent. If you call it wrong, you take 1,000 points. That'll be used nicely with the flip coin deck. Here's a nice. This is interesting. That's a Light Fiend. If you control no cards nor in your spell or trap card zone, this gains 1,500 attack. So if you top deck this in like a dire situation, it's a 3,000. It's a 3,000 attacker. That's absolutely beautiful. Twin-Headed Wolf. If there's another fiend face up on the side of the field, negate the activation of flip effect monsters destroyed by this card as a result of battle. Odahime, Inaba White Rabbit, Ebon Magician Kurin. During each standby phase, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each monster they control. White Magician Pikaru. During your opponent's standby phase, increase your life points by 400 for each card on your side of the field. So the opposite. A little bit of White Magician, Dark Magician kind of thing. Needle Ball. This will be interesting, maybe. Flip, you can pay 2,000 life points to inflict 1,000 to your opponent. Maybe. Triple Star Treon. I don't... During your end phase, this card is in the graveyard because it was sent to the graveyard for a successful tribute summon. So you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So that's interesting. I don't think it's going to see play. Gradius option. Gradius. Whiptail Crow. Chaos Seed. If you control both light and dark monsters, you can target 1 banished light or dark warrior monster and add it to your hand. You can only activate 1 Chaos Seed per turn. Chaos Zone. Each time a monster is banished, place a chaos counter on this card. Once per turn, you can remove 4 or more chaos counters to banish 1 monster with a level equal to the number of chaos counters removed. Special summon that target. Wait. That's interesting. That'll be an interesting card. Photon Veil. Shuffle 3 light monsters from your hand into your deck, and then add 1 to 3 level 4 or lower light monsters from your deck to your hand. If you do, add 2 or more monsters, they must have the same name. Okay. Interesting. I like it. Might be a combo in the future. Beast Rage. Spirit. Mystical Wind Typhoon. Oh. Miraculous Rebirth. It's a chain card. After the Struggle. If this card is activated during a main phase 1... Okay, only be activated during main phase 1, which is good because that's all we have in this game. All monsters on both sides of the field that were involved in damage calculation are destroyed at the end phase. So you can pop this to, like, say your monsters are just slightly weaker. You know your opponent has a mirror wall face down. You can just, like, poke into all their monsters. You might lose your monsters, but they'll lose theirs too because of after the struggle. Cyclone Laser works with Gradius. Monster Recovery. Target one monster you control that is owned by you. If that monster is still on the field, shuffle it and all the cards in your hand into your deck, and draw equal number to the cards shuffled in to your hand. It's weird. It's weird. Ritual. Limit Impulse. Select 2 cards from your hand, or send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 2 soul tokens. Fiend, Dark, level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense. These cards cannot be treated except for a tribute summon. So that's really interesting. You could probably pull off a real quick turn 1 summon with this. You'd use like all the cards in your hand. Well, I guess it'd be turn 2. Sinister Seeds, interesting card. Trap Reclamation, Spell Reclamation, Vanity Call, Accumulated Fortune, Healing Chain, Straight Flush. I feel like these chain traps might be good in the Odeon deck, with where you do 200 life points for each trap card. So you get high change, you actually get really good cards. Chain. Yeah. Disarm Moment, destroy all equipped cards on the field. Spirit Invitation. Disappear. Faint Plan. Player cannot attack face-down monsters during his turn. That's crazy. Fatal Abacus. Each time a monster is sent from the field to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage per card to the respective owner's life points. So that's all the cards in the set. Absolutely beautiful set. Super excited. Let's open 10 packs right now, because I know that's what you guys are here to see. We're 22 minutes into the vid. Let's do it. Let's open 10 packs. Ooh, right off the bat, 3 Karibos and a Flash. What is this? Okay. Knobboy Rabbit. Dark Mimic level 1. Okay, nothing crazy. 1 Karibo. I mean, we got a holo in that pack and I just didn't notice it. Pineapple Blast. Okay. Let's get a good rare. Dark Mimic level 3. Okay. Photon Veil, I'm totally cool with that. Dream Sprite, nothing crazy yet. Only 1 Karibo, come on Karibo, do this for me. Limited Impulse, cool with that. Contract with Albus. Okay. Oh, we got 3 Karibos? Anything else? No, just 3 Karibos. Okay, Needle Ball. Chaos Seed, and we did get Ghost Jackal Knight, which I do have an idea for a deck with that. If we get a playset of that, I wouldn't be the most upset person ever. Chiron, and Barrier Meteor Crush. I will absolutely use that every day of the week. Ooh, we got Yugi looking at us. Trap Reclamation. Nothing crazy. Come on, we gotta get a super rare here. We gotta get a super rare soon. Moisture Creature, Accumulated Fortune. You can activate multiple cards with the same name in the chain. Skull Knight number 2, okay. Ooh, we got 3. Do we got any more animations? Ah, oh, come on, Karibos. Disarmament. Mephist. And Caligo Claw Crow. I cannot pronounce that card. So we got booty. We got booty from these packs. Did we get anything above a rare? Did we get anything above a rare? No, we didn't. We absolutely did not. Oh well, but this is the new set, guys. Kaiba Cup is happening. I'm probably going to have a couple matches sometime this week on the Kaiba Cup. I don't exactly know what I'm doing for the Kaiba Cup as of right now. I'm obviously playing it, but I might just grind off screen because I really want to get in like the top X percentage. So I won't be recording everything on screen, but I'll probably record some matches as soon as I get a new fun deck together. Right now I'm just kind of rocking dinosaurs and spellcasters and building some new stuff here and there. These cards might help, they might not, I don't know. I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys later. Don't forget, check out the Soul Link that happened yesterday, because this is going up on Tuesday. I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. PokeRuss out.